Hey everyone, Reaper here again with another video. This time it's a video game video and a series I plan to do. Some PlayStation role-playing games, some PlayStation turn-based strategy games. PlayStation is my favorite system to collect for, and I have amassed a pretty good collection over the years. I've been collecting ever since the system came out. But one of the biggest genres that I have in my collection role-playing games, and I just wanted to share some of them with you. And at the end of the video you'll see clips rather, of some of these games, so you can actually see what these games are like. So this is really a video for anybody that likes retro gaming, in particular retro role-playing games. So I'll start off with this one. Now forgive the glare because it is at night, and this cover, or at least the artwork, has a foil art style, so it's going to glare up a little bit. But this is Alundra, one of the truly fantastic games ever released on the PlayStation, made by one of my favorite companies, Working Designs. If you're a fan of Zelda, that type of gameplay, strategy, puzzle solving, then you will love Alundra. Beautifully hand drawn sprites, 2D adventure, retro gaming at its best for all action adventure lovers. Here's another set of games by Working Designs. The Arc the Lad Collection. These games are like a turn-based strategy format in the genre. Working Designs have always done such a tremendous job with the artwork, their translation, localization for these games. For many years, Arc the Lad was released only in Japan. It wasn't until 2002 where Working Designs brought the Arc the Lad games, there were 3 of them, to the States in this one massive, awesome collection. I'm not going to open it up because there's too much to take out, but you know, this is not the first time Working Designs put together a collection like this. I'll show you the other 2 games they did this for in another video. But truly remarkable and awesome. Working Designs really cared about their fans. Here's an interesting one. This is a roguelike, Azure Dreams by Konami. Basically, you take the role of an adventurer that goes into this tower, and you can breed demons to go with you and fight till you get to the top of the tower. Interesting game, interesting gameplay, pretty cool. Next up is Battle Hunter. This is a game that's pretty generic. I don't think it's anything to write home about at all. It's a turn-based strategy game. To be quite honest, there are other turn-based strategy games out there that do it way better than Battle Hunter. Inexpensive. I should probably have told you some of the prices of these. Alundra usually goes for about $60, $70. Arc the Lad Collection, maybe around the same price. Azure Dreams, same price. Battle Hunter, I think, is usually around 20 bucks. Now here we are, Beyond the Beyond. This was the very first PlayStation game, very first role-playing game released for the PlayStation back in 1996. Your typical cookie-cutter, turn-based role-playing game. Not bad, not great, but it definitely satisfied some of their tastes until a better role-playing game came out for the PlayStation. Beyond the Beyond, I think, is like a $30 game. Oops. Here we go. The Breath of Fire series. Let me see if I can get that for you without some glare. There you go. Breath of Fire 3 and Breath of Fire 4, both made by Capcom, an unlikely company to make a role-playing game. Capcom was usually known for making Street Fighter games, Mega Man games, and stuff like that. But actually, they got into role-playing games with the Super Nintendo with Breath of Fire and Breath of Fire 2. Well, at the time, PlayStation went to disc format, and Capcom decided to release the next 2 entries of the Breath of Fire series on PlayStation. Both are great games, typical turn-based role-playing, fun to play, and definitely worth having. I think Breath of Fire 3 might run you about $30-35. And when I say these prices are for complete copies, which includes the instruction manual. Sometimes some games came with maps, like Alundra, so you got to make sure they're all complete. And Breath of Fire 4, I think, will run you about the same amount of money. Last one for this video. There'll be several other parts, but this is by far one of the rarest, or the most sought out, rather. Brigadine. It's another turn-based strategy game by Atlus. Atlus puts out a lot of great games. Recently, or one of the most recent, was Persona 5 for the PlayStation 4. This game is pretty easy to pick up. It's a lot of fun. It's also an expensive game. It's a sought-out game. You got to make sure it's complete. And when I say complete, not only does it have the disc, there's one disc in here, I believe. I haven't played it in like such a long time. It's only one disc. But it also comes with the instruction manual, and it also comes with a map. Brigadine will run you anywhere between $120 and $145. I'm going to stop here. Like I said, I'm going to attach clips of some of these games at the end of this video so you can see for yourself if these are games that you might be interested in purchasing, playing. Some of these games are available on the PlayStation Store to download for $5.99. Games like Breath of Fire 3. I think Breath of Fire 3. I know Breath of Fire 4 is, but the Arc the Lad collection is there, and so is Alundra. Thank you for watching. I will come out with more of these videos very soon. Take care, everybody.
Hmm.